Welcome back to FutureWheel. Today, we're counting down some of the fastest and most extreme American cars ever built. Starting at number 10, we have the Lucid Air Sapphire. This is the only electric vehicle on the list, and the only luxury sedan, which already makes it stand out. While cars like the Tesla Model S Plaid showed that EVs could compete with hypercars in straight-line performance, the Air Sapphire pushed that idea even further. With a 0 to 60 time of just 1.89 seconds, a quarter mile in 9.0 seconds at 158 miles per hour, and a top speed of 205 miles per hour, its numbers are simply unreal. Power comes from a 3-motor setup, producing over 2,000 horsepower, although Lucid dials it back slightly to preserve range, which still reaches an impressive 427 miles. It's proof that extreme performance doesn't have to come in a low-slung supercar shape. At number 9 is the 5th-generation Dodge Viper, a car known just as much for its rawness as its speed. This final version of the Viper stayed true to the original formula with a massive, naturally aspirated V10, rear-wheel drive, and a manual transmission. Dodge claimed top speeds of up to 206 miles per hour, which is remarkable considering the lack of forced induction. The Viper was never about comfort or electronic assistance. It was about pure driver engagement. Dodge later built even more powerful cars like the Hellcat Redeye and Demon models, but those had their top speeds limited, making the Viper one of the last truly unrestricted American performance cars. Coming in at number 8 is the 2nd-generation Ford GT, a car built with one goal in mind: winning Le Mans. Powered by a twin-turbo V6 producing 647 horsepower, the road car served as the foundation for Ford's race car. In 2016, exactly 50 years after the GT40's historic victory, Ford won the GTE class at Le Mans again, cementing the modern GT's legacy. Production was extremely limited, with about 250 cars per year, all hand-built by Multimatic. Buyers couldn't simply write a check either. Ford required an application process to ensure the cars went to true enthusiasts. At number 7 sits the Chevrolet Corvette ZR, one of the C8 generation. This is the fastest production Corvette ever made, officially reaching 233 miles per hour during testing in Germany. What makes this even more impressive is that the car used its standard chassis and aero package in a special top-speed mode. Behind the wheel during the run was GM President Mark Roos himself. The ZR1 represents the absolute peak of Corvette performance and proves just how far the nameplate has come since its front-engine days. Number 6 belongs to the Saleen S7 twin-turbo, one of the most ambitious American supercars ever created. Introduced in 2000, the S7 was designed from the ground up with a mid-engine layout and carbon fiber body. While it started as a naturally aspirated V8 car, the twin-turbo version elevated it into true supercar territory. The S7 didn't just look the part either. It competed in endurance racing, including Le Mans, and proved that an American-built supercar could fight Europe's best on both road and track. At number 5 is the Singer 21C V Max, a car that represents the future of automotive manufacturing. Built using advanced 3D printed components fused together with carbon fiber, the 21C is unlike anything else. In its V-Max configuration, Singer claims a top speed of 253 miles per hour, with simulations suggesting even more is possible. Power comes from a hybrid setup, combining a high-revving V8 and electric motors, producing up to 1,250 horsepower, with even stronger versions hinted at. It's cutting edge in every sense. Number 4 is the SSC Ultimate Aero TT, a car that shocked the world in 2007 by setting a land speed record of 255.83 miles per hour, beating the Bugatti Veyron. Built by SSC in Washington State, the Ultimate Aero proved that a small American manufacturer could compete at the highest level. Although the original record car no longer exists, SSC's legacy lives on through its successor, the to1. At number 3, we have the Hennessy Venom GT. Based on a heavily modified Lotus Exige chassis, the Venom GT achieved incredible speeds, including 270.49 miles per hour in coupe form. The open-top Spider version later set a world record for convertibles at 265.6 miles per hour. With only 13 units ever built, the Venom GT was rare, raw, and incredibly fast, laying the foundation for what Hennessy would build next. Number 2 is the Hennessy Venom F5, named after the most powerful tornado classification. In testing, the F5 has already reached over 271 miles per hour, and Hennessy believes there's still more left. With up to 1,817 horsepower in F5 mode, multiple body styles, and even a manual transmission option, the Venom F5 represents Hennessy's ultimate vision of speed. And finally, at number 1, we have the SSC to1, currently the fastest American production car. Powered by a twin-turbo V8 producing up to 1,750 horsepower on E85, the to1 has reached a verified speed of 295 miles per hour. While earlier claims sparked controversy, continued testing has proven just how fast this car truly is. SSC is still chasing the world record, and the to1 remains the strongest American contender to reclaim that title. That wraps up today's countdown. Thanks for watching FutureWheel. If you enjoyed this list, make sure to like, subscribe, and let us know which car impressed you the most. More high-performance and future-focused car content is coming very soon.